A look there at the high-rise towers of Miami. Major League Baseball on the show is next. First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the fella you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And that's taken for a cold strike two.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Defensive swing there as this is chopped foul to the right. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Charlie Blackmon will get his first cuts here. Well hit to right, but foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, number 2.
Number 2 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And on the mound to face these guys, there you get a look at the numbers for the hard-throwing left-hander Franklin Morales. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Reed Johnson waits on deck. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He'll be disappointed with that at bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the left fielder Reed Johnson. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Well, we've seen this time and time again from this guy. He is the reigning Gold Glove Award winner at this position. And if he's not the best in the game at what he does, I don't know who else is.
David Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fouled straight back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is hit hard to the right side. That's slicing, just foul. Another try at 2-2. Grounded, foul. Hit hard to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We've played an inning. No score. Troy Tulowitzki will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game.
Tulowitzki.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul. just a touch outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Michael Kadire will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Here's the first offering. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes another 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And no shot for Wigginton. This is down the line, a fair ball.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Justin Morneau will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Wigginton takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher, Willeen Rosario.
Willeen Rosario will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Jeff Baker will be the batter. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little bit outside. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
The 2-2 coming. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Sharply hit towards the hole, and it's going to get through. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting sixth, first baseman,
Garrett Jones will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. The 1-1 now to Jones. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Wow, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Ty Wigginton will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there, 0-1. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
From the belt, the pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies 0. Nolan Arenado is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Swung on, and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher Franklin Morales.
Franklin Morales will step in now. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now, the starting left fielder on last season's NL All-Star team. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Henderson Alvarez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Henderson Alvarez.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Hard hit towards center. And there's the first out here in the Miami third.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Christian Yelich will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And this will be fouled away. Down and away, ball 1.
All right, Marlins.
And this is popped high in the air back near second. Calling for it is Tulowitzki, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Reed Johnson.
Reed Johnson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
One and two now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Number 2 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-0 on the way. In there, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard to third. Well, quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. But the Rockies do strike for a run, and it comes on the solo shot by Troy Tulowitzki. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all tied at 1-1. David Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, David Lee.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Jeff Baker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So a scoreless frame there for Franklin Morales. And it remains a 1-all tie. Justin Morneau will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Justin Morneau.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Willeen Rosario will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, hold it down.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 56, Franklin Morales.
Franklin Morales will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That won't make that guy very happy. Just lay it in there. He's probably taken anyway.
Carlos Gonzalez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Garrett Jones will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Garrett Jones.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The batter, third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
Ty Wigginton will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The next 3-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kadire has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jared Saltalamacchia will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Here it is, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
And the curveball drops too low. They lost him. It's ball 4.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Henderson Alvarez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Some stirring now in the Rockies bullpen. It's the hard-throwing right-hander Manny Corpus who begins to get loose. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Grounded softly to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Charlie Blackmon will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Charlie Blackmon.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he waits on the changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Yelich is there, 2 gone.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Troy Tulowitzki will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Michael Kadire will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now for Tulowitzki, he's at second with his second double of this young season. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Christian Yelich will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth.
Christian Yelich.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Reed Johnson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Barehanded now by Arredondo. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Not a bad idea right here. Runs have been pretty hard to come by, and he's going to try to lay one down to get something started. But defensively, it was covered well, and they nail him at first.
David Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Justin Morneau will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Two 1. And there's ball 3 now to Morneau. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Carter Capps will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Carter.
Willeen Rosario will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Here it comes, 2-1. 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a liner towards second. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Nolan Arenado will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Slowly hit to the left side. And reined in, one away.
The go-ahead run has to hold there at third base. One out now. No gimme that they're going to get him home.
DJ LeMahieu will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
The 1-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Rockies,
take over here as
number
the
60.
slender right-hander out of Panama, Manny Corpus, takes over. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Jeff Baker will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
That one's in there, 3-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
This is just a guy taking advantage of a good count to hit him. He's got a pretty good idea that he's going to see the hard stuff here, so he just gears up for the fastball and drives it right back up the middle.
Garrett Jones will stride in, grounded out his last time through. In there, no balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And that's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. But with a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Jared Saltalamacchia will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. Stanton is back for a look, but this will sail over the wall for a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Henry Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 63, Henry Rodriguez. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 17, Donovan Solano.
Charlie Blackmon will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that misses, ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. One pitch on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Number 2 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. check swing here and a little looper. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Yelich has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rockies get one on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Wilton Lopez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Wilton Lopez.
Donovan Solano will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Here it comes. Line hard into left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run, but this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Reed Johnson waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Reed Johnson.
So 2 gone now in the Miami eighth. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Reed Johnson. First pitch to him. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Michael Kadire will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Kadire.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Really using that slider to his advantage in this at-bat. It's 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. First offering on the way. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Willeen Rosario will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is over the middle of the zone, but he lets it fly at 97. Just no chance to catch up to that one.
Nolan Arenado will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. On to first with it is Jones as he steps on the bag to retire the side. Rockies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. LaTroy Hawkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 32, LaTroy Hawkins. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 8, Michael
David Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
David Lee.
Low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. And a bit of a high throw that time to Morneau, but he's able to deal with the situation and record out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman
Brian Bogusevic will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
number 47, Brian Bogusevic.
And here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
One out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Great play to Spirit. And Morneau will just take this one to first. 3 unassisted for the putout.
Up next for the Marlins.
Garrett Jones will dig in. He singled his last time around. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Greg Dobbs will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 29, Greg Dobbs.
Rafael Furcal is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Jordan Pacheco is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ball game.
And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Dobbs is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Charlie Blackmon will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Johnson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. Jordan Pacheco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 58, Jordan Pacheco.
Matt Belisle will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Jeff Mathis is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That's a good pitch right there on a 1-2 pitch. You see that big old sweeping breaking ball. Whoop. Tough to pick out a place where you can actually hit that pitch. It's moving so much.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. It's starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Donovan Solano will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Kadire is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Carlos Marmol will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Carlos Marmol.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Michael Kadire will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Up high, 2-1 now. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field, and a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and one away.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Justin Morneau will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now bench management, obviously crucial in extra innings, and they're left with just one position player if they want to make a move here. Josh Rutledge will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Josh Rutledge.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Nolan Arenado will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
In the air to right center. Dobbs is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Rockies lead it 3-2. Drew Stubbs will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 13.
Rex Brothers will come on now in a save situation as he'll try to put an end to the proceedings here in the bottom of the 11th. Christian Yelich will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Reed Johnson will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit. And so now you get to wondering just who's left in the Colorado bullpen as you see the answer on your screen. David Lee will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Greg Dobbs will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
One on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Troy Tulowitzki. Strike a pose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Miami.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Belisle. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Rex Brothers, his first. The loss goes to Carlos Marmol. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.